And if I could ask, if you not kick the table,
Oh,
please.
sorry.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Little kid still inside. Swing.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I mean, college football's back, and I get to have an opportunity to play with my teammates, and it feels so weird. I feel like just yesterday we were in San Diego at the Alamo Bowl, and now we're here, and I'm just excited for this team and see what we're gonna do, and just super excited to play with my guys.
It's young but talented offensive line. It's going to have two starters more or less. What have you seen for them over the spring and the summer? Just the strides you guys have made overall.
I think a big part is that connection piece. We're really connected, and we've gotten time to practice with each other, and kind of feel out how we gel with each other, and it's been really great. We're going to be young, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be as great. I'm just super excited for us to really unleash on another opponent, and really get to put our motto 5 as 1 out there on the field in a product, and protect Bo. So.
Josh and Marcus were saying there's been a lot of moving parts, playing right, left, different positions. How's that going to help you guys this season?
Position versatility is great on an offensive line. I mean, it's a long season, and especially our position, it's a car crash every single play. So, having one guy be able to play left, play right, play all 5 positions, it's valuable, and it's a big thing I'm harping on these young guys is don't be pigeonholed to one position. Be open to playing multiple. Like me as a freshman, I played almost every single position on the line, and I don't think I would have gotten that opportunity if I didn't show that I could be versatile. So.
On that same note, then, what's the challenge in kind of building that chemistry and getting familiarity with everyone on the line in their specific roles?
I mean, just outside of football, we see each other a lot. We're here every day. Big thing is we hang out outside. Getting to know what guys love outside of football, what makes them happy. Meeting their girlfriends. Meeting their their family. There's so much you can do on the football field, but where you really find great bonds and a brotherhood is off the field. So I think we've been doing a great job of that, and Coach Lanny and our program have done a great job giving us team events, and we just went paintballing yesterday. Coach Lanny got smoked, but it's really fun, and stuff like that really just gels us together, and it's a fun time.
When you guys do those team events, does his personality stay? Is it always like I'm coach, I'm in charge? Like, does he be a college kid with you? Like, you playing paintball? Like what? Like how does like the level of authority change when you guys are doing like these kind of social?
I mean, the authority. I don't think so much he has authority. I think he still has that very competitive spirit that you see. He's not going to lose. He's going to try everything in his power not to. And but doesn't really change. I mean, he's for us at least, and how we view him as a team, at least myself and my unit, is he's our coach, but I can treat him like I can tell him anything. I can talk to him about my family. So it's just fun. It's really fun, and like he's still our coach, but it's just a fun time.
I was just asking that because I mean, any football school you go to, you'll hear people preach about like family and continuity and bringing this together.
Yeah.
It can sound super cliche, but there's obviously something that's working here, and there's a commit. Not only the school and Dan have seen it, but that doesn't happen if you guys aren't on board too. And I'm just trying to figure out what the secret sauce is. That
I mean, what a big part of it too is you're going to hear this word about 1,000 times, but connection. We as a group came up with that. That's one of our pillars, and you don't really see that a lot in other places. Having be a big pillar is connection. You normally see people like, we're going to run the ball, or that's like the thing. But we're going to be like a really connected team, because if I know, the guys across from me, and I know the guys beside me, and I know what's their why, I'm gonna play harder. I know who they are. I know how hard they work to get here. So. I mean, that's it's a giant component, We ended up watching, I think it was the 2016 Warriors. They had that kind of same thing as one of their pillars was like connection and like team bonding, and look at that team, a great team. But I just making one of our biggest wise as a team, and our identity is, connection. I think that's a huge piece.
What's it like playing for a coach that emphasizes player leadership so much?
It's awesome. I mean, you see, coaches really say that and then kind of still take over. Coach Lane really just kind of hands us over the reins. This whole summer it's been player led, and he really harps on that. Like, he's not so much the one that yell at us; we yell at each other. And it's not, we're not yelling at each other because we hate each other or anything like that. It's just holding each other accountable, and he knows that. But great thing about it is you don't just like give that up. You don't just go, it's player led. You lay a great foundation. Foundation. See, foundation. I like it. Foundation. He laid a great foundation for us to kind of take over the leadership and really just kind of soar from there. So.
During the spring, you went to guard and center camp. Is that still probably the plan for this fall camp?
Yeah. Unless I grow 5-6 inches, then I'll go play tackle. But I'll let you know about that. But right now I'm just focusing on whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do. I'd love to play. I think I'm more going to play center. That's just kind of my personal opinion. But if they want to throw me back on defense, I'll go back on defense. I think it's highly unlikely. We got some dogs on our defense now. But yeah, I'll do whatever. So.
Is it left and right guard for you both?
Left, right, and center. I can play any interior three.
You remember what it was like when you came in as a freshman. So you're a veteran now. What are the incoming freshmen? What's their biggest hump they got to get over to adjust to be an integral part of this offense?
I mean, it's the speed. It's the dedication and becoming kind of a man, because you gotta look like these kids were just like they're kids. I'm a kid too. I'm acting like I'm 50 years old, but they gotta kind of grow up and kind of like get comfortable where they're at. They need to find their routine and just kind of find it that way and finding their identity as a player quickly here, and then once hitting that, getting the speed down, then they'll really soar. And we have great young guys. Coach Lang's done a great job bringing some cool guys in, and I've been fortunate enough to help recruit some of them. So, but just kind of finding our identity as a player here and really catching up to the speed of college football.
What's the competition like on that offensive line? You guys got a lot of guys going for
Yeah.
like a handful of positions. What has that been like on a day-to-day basis?
It's been great because it breeds excellence. Complacency is, and thinking you arrived is your biggest enemy, and really just competing with each other, and it's fun competition, but also knowing it's a kind of a business is it really makes us all better, and I think we all understand that. We all hear that and really kind of lean into it too. So.
Have there been any individuals, whether it be offense or defense, that have impressed you over spring and over the summer?
Oh yeah, he's over there. His name's Casey Rogers. No, Casey's my best friend. We live together. We do everything together. He's my golf buddy. But no, he is almost as strong as me. I'm just kidding. We're about the same strength. Don't ask him about power play. I couldn't catch it this year. But he pushes me for sure. He's a strong guy. He's going to be a great guy. This is going to be his last year. I know it's his last year of eligibility, but he's going to be a guy that's going to play in the league, and I'm excited to see what year he has. And I'm his biggest fan, So, but he pushes me really hard, and I love it. So.
What's the best part of having the offensive lineman's strength outside of football?
Repeat that one more time?
What's the best part about having the strength that you have because of football outside of football?
Oh, I mean, okay, it doesn't
have you ever lifted like a boulder off of a car?
I mean,
been a hero.
I have come up on a car crash and I did peel off a door. That was pretty fun. That was more kind of just, I don't know, my adrenaline kicked in or whatever. But it does not translate to golf. Let me tell you, that slice is just 100 yards more that way.
You're young though, you'll figure it out.
I'm trying to. Let me tell you, but I don't know. Me and Casey like to do fun stuff, kind of like use our strength. I don't really know. I don't really get to use it a ton. I mean, yeah, I just play football. I don't really do a lot of other activities. Don't have a lot of time, but morally just golf. But it doesn't translate at all. The harder I swing, the harder it slices. So.
What about putting?
I'm a pretty good putter.
I'm a pretty good putter. And you guys have a lot of mass to.
Yeah, but then I can be gentle.
True.
It's my gentle side. So.
Did you play some basketball?
I mean, growing up, I did. I was Dennis Rodman for all my teams. I was great at rebounding and great at fouls. But I was a guy who, I had my basketball head coach growing up. I only played super. I didn't play any in high school. Whose kid was a little soft, so like he'd get pushed over and start kind of crying, and the coach would kind of put me in and go, "Hey," right? Then I go set a hard pick on him or whatever. But no, I mean, basketball helped me out a lot because growing up I was just a big kid. I didn't have a lot of great feet, but basketball helped me out a lot. And same with wrestling. I played a lot of sports. I was pretty good at baseball though. Then I got really big and couldn't swing as much because chest got too big. So
What position did you play?
I was a catcher. Kind of the center of the defense.
How important is it for athletes when they're growing up playing different sports than the one they want to really pursue?
Oh, it's massive. I mean, at least when I have kids and down the road, I'm gonna make my kids do gymnastics. I'm gonna make them wrestle. Just it makes you a better athlete. I mean, you can look up 1,000 other people saying the same thing, and they're all right. So, yeah.
You got to take us back to peeling it.
Yeah, that's quite the cliffhanger.
No, I was driving out to the coast to go see. I think where was I going to? I was just going out to the coast, and then I came on this kind of car crash. I peeled off to the side, and these two old ladies in a Prius. Which, by the way, when I'm getting my kids a Prius because this car was munch, but they were fine. There was these two smaller dudes, and they were trying as hard as they could to get this door open. I was like, I got it. It's fine. And I ended up peeling up and getting them out, and everybody was okay. But
So the door came clean off, or is it?
I kind of bent it around. It wasn't that hard.
It wasn't just like one smooth motion.
No, it wasn't.
just like,
I'm not Hulk.
Take care, ladies.
I mean,
like-
Casey could have done it a lot easier. So
On that note, thanks, Jackson.
yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good way to end it, sir.